All right, continuing on our board perspectives, Tim, you've seen now that I kind of do a lot of sports comparisons, obviously, so I do compare businesses and even boards to sports teams. And how do you find a board can create a winning culture? In other words, a camaraderie of trust, a diversity of skill sets, where they really do contribute effectively, and as a result, because they do have a winning culture.
Yeah, well, first off, I'm not convinced that boards are best compared to pro sports teams. And here's why. Those teams function in a fairly static environment. But today, boards must be more nimble and quick to adjust to new rules, new teams entering at a moment's notice, and even the entire game changing in midstream. I mean, just think about the many hotel companies' boards that are now dealing with Airbnb. So in my mind, the most effective boards are not sports teams, but are more like a team of space explorers. Those teams are full of flexible experts, critically trained to keep the mission thriving under ever-changing conditions. So board members must be full of specialists. Boards must be full of specialists. That's true, each with specificity and applicability for the particular issue that they're dealing with or company they're working with. But each board member must be, especially now, must be willing and able to become a generalist at a moment's notice. And I think it's that flexibility that's really important. So effective company cultures encourage these types of boards to question without hesitation and force members to really feel free to express their ideas, concerns, and lack of comprehension without fear. You know, these boards where people, these experts, these highly trained, really skilled, and they're afraid to ask questions because they don't want to look a certain way. This is not an effective way to create a board culture or even a company culture. Also, the role of the board needs to be clearly and consistently recognized throughout the entire organization. This needs to be a valued entity that is a part of this organization, not separate from it.
Yeah, I think that's well put. You are creating a safe place for them to share, to talk, to disrupt, without being fearful that it's not politically correct or anything like that. Very cool. Thanks so much.